Shrinks in the house once again. There we go. Feeling in good shape. It's not about how big you are. It's about the ripness, the serrations, like building the body like art, like an audio piece or native art. It's all art, especially our bodies. Body and mind, right? I'm crazy and I'm proud of it. So, I'm sorry, guys. I got to revisit a product in my room due to the fact that being an idiot I am, unfortunately, I deleted it. And it's one of the most important products. It is the most important product of my audio journey, and I have to go back to it, guys. It's the Canto E1X. Like, fully integrated system. The juggernaut. Like I say, so it all started, I don't know, a few months into the channel, I thought, you know what, I'm going to reach out to one of these boutique builders, or at least a dealer that carries the company Canto, because they're very hard to get. There's only one dealer in Canada. And it's just one of the brands that I've kind of followed because I knew that John Stronzer's journey and his vision, right? Being the fact that his first amps were basically my favorite tube topology, which was the single-ended triode 845, which I own and have owned for 7 years. It's my favorite amplifier in the world when it comes to tubes. It's proven itself to me in every single way, and I've already taught. I'm not going to talk anymore about it. You all know how I feel about it. You know, reliability, looks, just how many different speaker loads it can drive effortlessly. It's just simply the best, right? So, and it's bare bones. There's nothing on it other than a few inputs. It's a bare bone integrated. So I got that because I am a bit of a purist, right? So I had all this equipment, like those of you that follow me had seen it. I had I had a wall, I had amps on the floor, I had the Nat M23 tube preamp, Blue Circle phono stage, Inuus Zen MK3, Air QB9 DAC, and it was all working together really well, right? And I was proud of it. I did a tour video on that, how clean it all was, no cables, just like this. So I thought, hell, I'm going to, I reached out to Neil at Everest, and he trusted me, and he's a really kind man. He very graciously sent me the E1X, which, guys, it ain't cheap. It's $11,300 in Canada, okay? So, I was just so proud and to be able to receive that and have someone trust me, mainly because of my reputation on Canuck Audio Mart with over 300 positives, that he could trust me, right? I didn't even have to give a deposit or anything. So I just had to hear it, knowing that this series leading into the Black EX and all that was John's vision of the 21st century single-ended triode. Okay, now I had all separates, and the system was approaching $100,000, right? And I'm not just saying that to brag. It's a lot of money for most, and maybe not for some, but it doesn't really matter. It's the experience that built it. And to get all that stuff working together, 2 full systems, to have those dialed in is a lot of work, a lot of time. It just is. So when the Canto came in, I thought, okay, well, I'll just enjoy it and then send it back. That wasn't the case, guys. I just could not believe what I was hearing. I just thought, okay, the Inuus Zen MK3, my favorite bare bone streamer in the world. And I won't get into why that is. You already know. And some have bought it because I said that, and I'm happy you're happy. So I thought, okay, well, how the hell, for one, is it going to be able to stream and sound as good as that and have as good a navigation as the Sense app? Well, it did it. Like, it did it. I sat it for 3 weeks. This has been the most stable digital device I have ever owned. There has been no glitches with the software whatsoever, guys. And the sound is organic. It has body. There's no digital etch whatsoever. It has the perfect amount of insight into the music. So there's that section taken care of. I'm just loving that. I'm doing that for a couple days, just just running it, trying to see where the weakness is. I could not find it. For one, I forgot to mention, it's one of the most beautiful aesthetic pieces I have ever seen. No, it's not heavy because I'm done with the 100-watt monsters. Get them out of here. They're useless to me. I don't want any of that frickin' bulk because you do not need it to get reference sound anymore. There are designers like John and engineers that are on a mission to make life easier for people in their rooms. So, next was, you know what? I wasn't even going to test the phono section because I've had really high-end phono stages and I got a really high-end analog front end, period. The table's a lot of money. And the cartridge, all that stuff. So I've always been a Blue Circle fan because I'm a boutique builder lover, just like John Stronzer is. He's a boutique guy as well. So I wasn't even going to plug it in. And you know what? I didn't realize that that's the exact phono stage that was used to show the pure fidelity at Expona. I thought, what the hell am I doing? I got to give this a shot too. I got a low output moving coil. I lost nothing in sound quality. It's still being used today. Guys, there you go. You got a reference streaming DAC, basically, and a reference phono stage right there with superb amplification, to me is worth more than its asking price. It is. Look how long it takes someone to put together a system and how much money from mistakes and all that stuff when all you do is come home and plug this in. I haven't heard one bad thing about it. Any owners, anything. So, is it expensive? I guess for some, but I just don't feel it is. I think it's one of the best values because this will satisfy even the most seasoned audiophile when it comes to organic, realistic, non-digital sound. This is a Class D, cutting-edge technology amplifier, period. Even the headphone section I was able to test. A buddy, I'm not a headphone guy, he brought over some fairly hard headphones to drive and he's a guru. He said, this is great, I could live with this. There's no weakness in the piece, guys. Not one of the sections is a weakness. Not one of them are an afterthought. To me, it's the most substantial experience I've ever had on my journey of audio as to what is out there and what is capable by the right minds. Like John Stronzer, these guys build equipment for their ears. They have careers. This is their passion. It's not some big factory with a bunch of people that can't wait to get home at 5 o'clock. No, this is equipment that comes from their heart and soul, and you can hear it, and above all, you can feel it. So this is a refresh on one of my favorite components of all time. It's going to stay here. It does everything it's supposed to do at reference level. It's an absolute match made in heaven with my spatial. It's even above the line magnetic here. It just has taken it even to the next level. I cannot believe how good I have it here in my room. So I had to do this refresher because unfortunately it's not out there for the world to see. So anyways, I think that's really all I got to say about it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's the most stable digital unit via software, reliability, dead quiet, all reference level sound. That's it. Like and subscribe to Shrink. Hopefully you get to hear one of these, the Canto E1X. Cheers.